Hi, I'm the event producer for the Urban Artist Market, and I'm here with another artist that I'd like to introduce you to. She's a good friend of mine. I love her energy. I love having her on the show floor, Cher Kaufmann. And she does these beautiful paper art, I guess is what you call it. And she hand dyes all this material. So I'm going to let her talk about this beautiful book a little bit to help you understand what she does.
Yes, so everything about this book is actually handmade. The book paper, the stitching, everything is done by hand. But I was really curious about the relationship between tea and paper, and also tisanes, which is anything that you can create an herbal tea with that doesn't come from the tea plant. And in this case, this is hibiscus. So in each one of these pages, they have tea or hibiscus in this particular book, but I also lightly seal the books because what I wanted was a relationship between the person that's taking this home and the book itself. So they're the first person to actually discover the magic that's on each one of these pages.
So it's very personal experience.
Personal.
That's great.
And the idea is to support their own intuition and experience as well. And each one comes with a certificate of authenticity so that you can really get that this is a one-of-a-kind, very unique experience just for you.
So what she was saying is so you're using natural materials to make this paper, which is gorgeous.
Yes.
And you brought another piece that she's moving ahead with a new technique, always.
So then I got curious, what other things can we work with that come from the natural world that can create an experience? So the pink here is actually not pink paper. This is actually from avocado skin and pit. It actually creates a beautiful pink coloring.
So the paper was white to start with.
It was white. It was actually, yes, it was like a white drawing paper. That's
wow, and look at the depth of this. Look at the warmth of it. It's so warm.
And then this is a wildflower and other botanics that are just from the Texas area. And again, each one of them is sealed and
it's very organic. That's what I like about it.
It's very organic, and it is it ignites your imagination because some of the plants don't always look like plants when it's all said and done. It's shape and form.
It's interesting, and like Cher, it grounds you. I feel like there's a grounding effect when I look at this art. It soothes me. So I love it. I love it. And so you have another piece here that.
So then I got even more curious about working with tea on paper, and I thought, what about painting with tea? But I also like the idea of using color on the paper itself. So what I do is very much like a watercolor paints with water. I use tea. And so I paint the book with tea, and then I drop inks into that tea base.
So the tea base is still liquid, and it lets that paint the diffuse out.
Yes, and it creates a relationship where they bump up against each other. And also because it's not clear water and it's tea, some of that coloring actually is part of the relationship of what you see on the final product.
I want her to tell you about these pages because she explained these pages that you hand dip individually.
So in this particular series of books, on these pages here, I'll turn it this way, they were hand dipped, each page hand dipped into tea and then also hand painted.
That's a lot of patience.
With the ink. Yes, and it's very meditative for me, but I also want that person that takes this home to have an experience like each page is unique and was hand touched so that you can do something with it.
So it's totally one of a kind. That's what I love about the Urban Artist Market. We have so much art that is totally one of a kind, like our buyers and like our artists. So yes. I'm so excited to have Cher join us with this beautiful work. I want to real quick talk about the stitching here, how beautiful it is. It's all hand done.
All hand bound.
Gorgeous pieces. Come to the Urban Artist Market. It's October 11th and 12th in Addison, Texas. We'll see you there.